Oh, we're on. Yay! Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been a while. How are you? First off, you probably notice this is very blonde. I did this in like end of April, 1st of May kind of time frame. Wow, it has been a long time since I've posted. Thanks for sticking around. I noticed I got 4 more new subscribers, which is kind of fun because I haven't been doing anything but welcome. I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of these things. I figured today I would do kind of a chatty get ready with me catch up thing. Not catch up, but catch up. So I'm getting ready for work, which is basically all I've been doing. Like, I haven't been doing anything super exciting that's been preventing me from filming. It's just I've been working, and then sleeping. Hi, Boo. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's currently standing on his hind legs. He's got half his body up under my comforter, and he's just moving like this. But a lot has happened. First off, it is September. I think it's been since, there you are, March since I've filmed anything. Boo and Belle have turned 3. You wearing happy whiskers? You're scared, but you're wearing happy whiskers. You always get so weird when I turn the camera on and then pick you up. He's like, for starters, the hair has been a process. It has never actually been the correct color. However, this is as close as it's gonna get. And actually, I think just because of price-wise and time-wise, this is the last attempt at it. I wanted like super platinum, and it's almost there. It's so close, but the ends did not get with the top part, and that's just what's annoying. But it has gone from blonde to almost gray to back to blonde. The gray part really freaked me out. I actually had like a panic attack because it was not what I was expecting. Heidi, I love you if you're watching, but that actually freaked me out. And I really love the coloring on me. It's just very pricey to continue doing this. So I think I'm gonna go back to my roots, which are, I mean, they started within 2 hours popping back up. So that's how fast my hair grows. So even when I do this the day of, I have black little spots starting to form. I give up. Wow, I talked a lot about my hair. I'm sorry. I just got really excited by the process of this. Oh, for my face, should I tell you what I'm doing? I'm using the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. It's still one of my go-tos. In July, I think it was July 9th, I had one of the scariest incidents at work. He's nuts. At the cat shelter. I was at work and I broke up a cat fight, and that went fine. I did everything I was told to, and it went perfectly. And we had a Sphinx cat. I'll put his picture. Baldwin. He looks like an alien, and he had the softest non-fur. They still have fur, but it's like this big. And he just got really, I don't know if upset is the word, or he got provoked by the other 2 cats fighting. He got really ramped up, and so he decided that because I was the one who interfered, that it was me that needed to be taken out. The way everybody else was describing it was like a mountain lion or some sort of giant predator just like stalked me, and every move I would make, he would counter that. And then all of a sudden he leapt up onto my left leg, crawled up to my thigh, and then dug all of his claws, every single one, top and bottom, into my leg and just shook it. Like, he did this on my leg, so it shredded. I was like, ah, because it hurt. But we managed to get him off, and then he tried to get me away, and he did the same thing on the right leg, climbed up it, dug all claws in, but he didn't shake it this time. It was like he was like planting himself, and he just stared me dead in the eyes. I was like, oh no. And he leapt and went straight for the jugular, and I blocked him, and he got all 4 canines, went straight in. There's actually, it's hard to see, but there's a dot here where this one went straight through and came out the middle. That is how deep all of his teeth went in. And he just hung there for like 7 seconds, but it felt like forever. And I actually screamed like high-pitched, like I was being murdered, because it was so just terrifying. And he was only like 9 pounds. He's this 9-pound, 10-month-old cat. First Sphinx cat I've ever seen in my life in person. And this was the interaction I had with him. And it was so bizarre. So we were all just kind of like, what happened? And nobody could interact because they didn't want to like make it worse. So they're just standing there like, oh my God, help. And then as soon as he dropped, we got me out of the front door. So we have like this little walkway. So there's the outside door, a walkway, and then the front door. And we managed to get me in that little walkway. And then I went into where the cats come in before they go into the main shelter, so we can kind of monitor them and make sure they're healthy and okay. And so we went into there, and I like had to squeeze all of, they don't have venom, but there's like bacteria on their teeth, so I had to like squeeze my arm to try and get all of as much bacteria out as I could. We put surgical scrub on it after the soap and water, iodine on it. We just flushed it out. And then it was just going and going. It was still kind of bleeding, so we wrapped it. I had to fill out a bite report, and then I had to go to, we were wanting urgent care, but every urgent care around was closed, so we had to go to the ER. And thank God for workman's comp, because work covered everything. But it was just the most nuttiest thing. Nobody could really believe what happened. Like we know what happened, but it was just kind of one of those in shock things. And I took it better than most people after the initial screaming, and once everything was over, I was like, okay, is everybody okay? Are you guys fine? And they're all freaking out, and I'm like, it's okay, I'm fine, I'm alive, we're good. I probably was in shock, but I handled it better than than the rest of my coworkers and my mom who was there, because it was at the end of the day, and we're still sharing a car, like 2 years now, so she was kind of freaked out. They gave me oral antibiotics and sent me home, which was great. But the antibiotics themselves suck. I highly recommend you don't get bitten by an animal, because those antibiotics suck, and they make you feel like super nauseous, and you also taste metal or blood constantly. Like you just can't get that taste out of your mouth. I still every once in a while have this metallic hint going around. It's not fun, but it's okay. I'm all good. What else has happened? They had me do photographs, which I do in general for the shelter cats, but I got to do more kind of artsy ones, and I got to bring in my macro lens and get real cool close-ups. They blew up the photos, and they're lining the hallway, like the main shelter, which is very cool. I'm still doing 2 jobs for the price of 1, and I really want to switch fully to social media, so I've put in a proposal for that. I'm hoping to hear something about it, because I submitted that in July. We'll see. Fingers crossed for me, guys. Oh, I used the Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer for my spots, and now I'm using, I think it's Tony Moly, Panda's Dream Brightening Eye Base for my under eyes, because it just makes me look like I've slept. Which is great. Oh, and follow up with Baldwin, like he had to be put in a kennel for bite hold, because they have to do a 10-day bite hold quarantine kind of thing for animal control and everything. And I felt so bad, because he was really remorseful, and he just would put his paw out of the little kennel and just be like, come here, and I'd come and pet him. He was so sweet afterwards. It's just, I think he gets very ramped up with other cats and he needs to be an only cat. And so when he's by himself, he's the sweetest cat ever. And he went to a Sinks rescue where they know their personality is a little bit better. And I think he's been adopted now, which is great because he really deserves a home. So I was very happy and he was really sweet and I hugged him goodbye when he left. And so we had a good relationship after he like tried to kill me. It was great. Oh, we joined a choir. I can't sing, just so you know, not very well. But I can match pitch, which is really all a choir needs because it's all one voice. Oh, and before I forget, I'm using Revolution Eye Glisten, and this is the color Yours Truly. It's really pretty. It's this like rose color with gold, and so it gives this beautiful kind of pink and gold effect when you move. But yeah, Mom and I joined a choir. Our friends are part of the choir. It's funny because it is a LGBTQA choir, so we are the A's, we're allies. But it's mainly just a bunch of really nice LGBTQ members. You always meow at the Q part. Tip you this way, there we go. I am apparently a first soprano. Didn't know that, but I can hit the high notes, which is nice. Except for a few, like my voice is still learning how to get to those notes. So there will be like a breaking point and then I can go higher or lower than this one section. So I'm trying to get my vocal cords to cooperate to get into that in-between section. But I feel like I am improving, which is great. And it's just a fun thing to do. It's a little bit of a stress relief where you can just kind of hang out with people and sing for like 3 hours. And this choir actually last season, a couple months ago, got to perform on stage with Hugh Jackman when he came with his tour to Denver. He contacted them, got in touch, they did a couple songs with him. So that's really cool. It's just nice to be a part of something. So if you are kind of struggling to find friends and just something to kind of give you some sort of community or just something to do for you, I recommend just kind of finding a choir in your area. And this just felt like a fun one because I knew a lot of the people there and they're super fun. It's still early, so I'm learning everybody's names and it's fun though. I really like it. I'm really concerned about you if you're still doing this. Excuse the mess, but I have to show you what he's doing. Boo. What are you doing? Brrr. Nuts. I swear something else happened. Oh. Contour, I did the NYX Highlight Contour Pro Palette. This is my go-to, this little shade right here. The others I don't really touch, except if I want to do like them as eyeshadow, but that one is my contour. Highlighter, I did the Ofra Nikki Tutorials collab highlighter Cloud 9. This thing is just beautiful. I think I've mentioned it in a favorites, but it gives that pink tint. Beautiful. Also, I have been loving this. It is CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast. I like the bendy one, so I kind of bent it a little bit to my specifications, but the good thing about that is you can bend it and you can kind of shape it how you want it to, which I really liked in the wand, because some wands you can't do anything with. See the difference? Just in general, mentally, I'm either not inspired or I'm just so exhausted that I don't have the energy to do it, but I'm hoping after we get some things sorted out with work situations that maybe I will start getting back up to things. But in the meantime, I will be kind of like Grace Helbig, which is just, I film videos sometimes, which I think is just a good thing in general, because then I don't have to put too much pressure on myself to get a video up every week. Although it was a good thing to kind of give me something to focus on, but right now I just don't have the brain capacity for another thing. Oh, here's the other thing I remember. We are having this big gala, not this weekend, next weekend, at the shelter. It's not at the shelter, it's at a country club that they've rented out. And they do it every 2 years. And it's called the Tales of the Painted Cats, and artists submit designs, and then a panel chooses which ones they want done, and then they get these big fiberglass cats to paint, and then we auction them off for money for the shelter. And they go for like tens of thousands of dollars. It's nuts, but it's super exciting. They also have these things called flat cats where they paint just like canvases. I don't know why I keep sticking this on my finger. The person in charge of it approached me and said, hey, we really like the pictures that you're doing for the shelter. Do you want to donate like 8 or 10 of them for the gala, and you would get a free ticket to the gala, and you'd get to be part of the event, and your stuff would be auctioned off for a charitable cause. And I was like, sure, that would be great. So I get my name out there, I get to put my business cards along the pictures, so might get some more clients, which will be great. So it's really fun. I'm excited to see what happens. Now, some Zoella So Soft Lip Oil, because it will make it glisten as well as hydrate my lips a little bit. Oh, there's cat hair in the wand. There we go, I'm all set. But yeah, that is really what's been going on with my life. It's not a lot, but it's a lot. So bear with me. I hope things will start to get more settled where I can start to pick this back up again. I did film like a couple things when I was cat sitting for friends, but I just didn't like how it turned out, so I didn't post it. Stick with me, I promise to get back into this. I might vlog conference again this year because my birthday is during banquet this year as well, so it'll be on the 21st. I'll be working, but who knows. It's like the last night. It's the big blowout. So I get to have singing, dancing, drinks for my birthday. Not horrible. But I will still be working. I'm gonna be 31. I'm like mentally stuck at 18, but my body is apparently still growing. Well, aging, it's not growing. I'm never gonna get taller. That's okay, I like being tiny. I'm fun-sized. That's how you look at it, people. If you're short, you're not short, you're fun-sized. And if you are tall, you are a full-sized candy bar, so good for you. What is wrong with me? I need to stop. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to give this video a like. Please subscribe if you're new or haven't done so yet. And if you'd like to get notified when I finally post new videos, you can click that bell somewhere down there. That'll let you know. And I will see you guys next time, whenever that may be. Hopefully sometime later this month. Bye. There. Ow. Okay, can you stop? Yeah. You can sit on top of the bed, or you can climb under the covers, but there's no in between. You still think there is. What was it? The photograph. Oh my god, I can't speak. There goes the tongue. I can't see what I'm doing, boo, but I'm glad you're having fun. I got cat hair at my nose. Oh, it's still going. This is weird. I don't remember how to do this. Did I do okay? Was I at all interesting? I don't know.